For the atheists that are watching this, most Christians do not read their Bible. And so when you see Christians that cannot agree on like basic doctrines like salvation or the Trinity or things like this, it's not because the Bible is contradictory or confusing. I guarantee you, if you go into search the scriptures and read what they say, open your King James Bible, go to 1 John chapter 5, verse 7. It's abundantly clear on the Trinity. You go to Romans 4:5, it says salvation is by faith without works. You don't need any works to be saved. In Galatians 2:16, it says you don't even have to continually believe because we're justified by the faith of Jesus Christ and not by our own faith. We believe past tense to be saved. What most Christians do is rather than reading the Bible, they will go to church and they'll listen to the pastor. And what you'll then realize is not even the pastor reads the Bible, but the pastor, they actually get their theology in most Protestant churches from Protestant theologians, from these theology textbooks. They get their theology, or in the case of the Catholics, they'll be like the saints and the early church fathers and the church doctors. Well, they get their theology from paganism. Many of the people who came up with the doctrines like God is omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, all good, a perfect being that cannot change, all of that comes from classical theology. And classical theology does not mean Christian theology. It actually means Greek pagan theology. It comes from Socrates and Plato and Aristotle, who were all Greek pagans who theorized about this omnipresent, all-good creator God. That's not what the Bible describes. And so, when you see all these disagreements between the different Christian denominations, you shouldn't let that dissuade you from Christianity or make you think the Bible is just not clear. The Bible's very clear on these issues. The issue is people do not read the Bible. Instead, they read man-made books like Martin Luther's writings, or St. Augustine's writings, or John Calvin's writings, or Zwingli, or Thomas Aquinas, Plato, Aristotle, the Gnostics, instead of reading the Bible, which allegedly is the basis of their faith, but in reality, most of them don't even bother to read it.